Hey everybody, Superintendent Gaham here. Going to make a quick video about, obviously the same thing we make videos about all the time. First of all, I want to thank the following teachers for coming on out on Tuesday to do a walk around for a little bit. That is Miss Tilgis, Miss Irwin, Miss Openheis, Miss Proper, Mr. Sarseny, Mr. Pavicic, Mr. Heron, Miss Hewitt, and then Mr. Meyer. So I want to thank them all for joining me on our travels. You may have seen this flyer right here. It may have been either handed to you or put in your door regarding the referendum that's on June 28th. Inside that is a lot of the frequently asked questions, and then as always, the contact information. You can go to the website at beecher200u.org /referendum information. You'll see all the videos, all those documents that we've created. Also on there is that referendum at beecher200u.org email address that goes directly into my inbox. I have a special little spot there that I read them and I respond. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me regarding that. And then again, if you are watching this on YouTube, I'm sure there's some kind of ad somewhere along here down below where you can click on and see the next one or the previous ones that we've made. So I want to thank everybody for taking some time to watch those. Secondly, I want to thank the Women's Women's Club of Beecher allowing me to come to their meeting last night. It was a great experience. They allowed me to present to them. Again, they saw the flyers. We are going to drop off some of those flyers at the library so you guys can have access to those as well. So again, thank you to those ladies for their time and energy. Last night was wonderful. Hopefully the baseball game went well for them as well. And then lastly, I wanted to address a news article that was in the Southland Voice. It apparently had a quote from me, which I never provided, and it was an incorrect quote. So I want to make sure that it's abundantly clear. It's probably a misunderstanding by the writer. Those do happen. I get that. But something is sensitive regarding teacher salaries, teachers' positions, referendums. Make sure it's clear. So the Southland Voice had saying that on June 29th, the board and the superintendent would be cutting teacher salaries. That, again, is not a true statement. That has never been said by me. So my assumption is that the person must have watched one of the videos or one of the board meetings. And along the lines, and I've said this numerous times, I'll say it here again, if worst case scenario, the referendum does not pass and I have to start looking at positions, I would start doing that, hypothetically on the 29th. The truth is, at all points of time, the superintendents do that all the time, guys. I'm looking, this month I'm looking at where our money was spent last year, what we need to do next year, moving forward, things like that. But if the referendum does not pass, it's one of those things we have to take very serious regarding how our tax money is spent. Is it, and how do we get that budget back well below where it is right now, simply because of the funding that exists. So I apologize to the teachers who read that and you got a little upset, scared, thinking that I was going to cut their salaries. There's a contract. Matter of fact, in May, there was a board approval of MOU that actually extended that contract for our teachers and our non-certs. So it's not a thing. So again, I apologize to our union members, our teachers, our community members who all heard that, our Board of Education who got misquoted in that. So just so we're abundantly clear, the Southland Voice article was inaccurate. I'm not cutting teacher salaries on the 29th. Next year, it's going to look pretty similar to what it is this year, because as we plan and approach next year, you don't start doing that in July. This is things that have been in the works for a while. So my plan is on the 29th to be sending an email celebrating Beecher's support of the referendum and our kids, and thanking them all for their yes vote on the 28th. So that's kind of where we're at. So thank you again for those teachers who came out. Thanks to the Women's Club again for allowing me to speak to them. And then if you have any questions, referendum at beecher200u.org or check out any of the websites. You'll see all that information. And if not, June 22nd at 5 o'clock, we'll have a Q&A, kind of the last little get together before the vote. So otherwise, have yourselves a wonderful summer and take care.